Hey everyone, Nilesy here, and we're going to play a cool little game I just saw pop up on Steam. I say game, but actually this is, as you can see here, a digital adaptation of John Buchan's espionage thriller. Is it Buchan? Buchan. We'd say Buchan in Scotland, and it's probably Buchan. So yeah, it's called The 39 Steps, which is a very, very famous story. I haven't watched the movie, which is the most popular incarnation, really. It's in the IMDb top 250. I'm pretty sure it's in the top 100. I'm not sure. But it's supposed to be fantastic. According to Steam, it is the inspiration for Ian Fleming's James Bond. So it's going to be pretty interesting. And yeah, it's 1914 London. And it's some sort of espionage thriller kind of fun. And I wanted to play it. And a wise man once told me that if you're ever going to play a game, why not just record it? Because that's free content. And you know what? I want to play this game. I'm probably going to have a grand time with it. So let's us just do it. Now, we're going to call ourselves Nilesy. Oh, wait, hold on. How many letters can you have? Alright, not many. Super Nilesy. How does that fit? I wouldn't call myself that anyway. Super Niles, no. Alright, let's just call ourselves Nilesy. Alright. Now we've got a couple of options here. The playtime we can reset. Seems like there's cards and awards which are collectibles. The game has a runtime of 5 to 8 hours, I think, which is 5 hours for completion and 8 hours for completionist, which is like collecting all the collectibles. So choose the player name, Nilesy, and continue. Okay, rotate your mouse clockwise to advance the text. Like that. Oh, shit! Okay, I knew what was going on there. So basically, this is a novel in a game. Apologies for that. My mic kind of cut out because I moved it and it spliced off. Apologies. Anyway, let's get into the game. It's The Wrong Ditch, which Richard Hannay is living. I think that's us. So Richard Hannay is living in London, England. He yearns for a more interesting life. I've got a feeling he's going to get it. Here we go. The Wrong Ditch. Lyndon, stop it! I'm playing a game. Linda's trying to get out of the room. That's the 18th of May, and a lovely Monday, a lovely dreary London day. Now apparently this game is very stylized, very beautiful, so we shall see. I returned from the city on that May afternoon, pretty well disgusted with life. I had been 3 months in the old country and was fed up with it. Okay, I'm just trying to work out the controls. I don't want to skip any text, but very interesting. Very interesting. Look at these beautiful scenes. For the record, I've got a nice cup of tea, which I think goes well with this game, with honey.
Richard Hannay, you have got into the wrong ditch, my friend, and you had better climb out.
He seems pretty disillusioned with life. So this is our character, Richard Hannay. Let's have a look at the present. A lot of imperialist ladies asked me to tea to meet schoolmasters from New Zealand and editors from Vancouver, and that was the most dismal business of all. I had no real pal to go about with, which probably explains things. Plenty of people invited me to their houses, but they didn't seem much interested in me. I had counted on stopping in London for the rest of my days, but from the first I was disappointed with it. I was the best bored man in England. So a guy who clearly just very melancholic. So as a child, my father had brought me out from Scotland to South Africa. I'm a Scottish man at the age of 6. I had never been home since. I grew up in Cape Colony, which was then under British rule. So a nice Scots boy, brought up in South Africa. He's a South African boy from Scotland. So good. We're learning about our character here. The career. The carer? No, yeah, the carer. I can't read today. My final years in Africa were on the municipality of Bulawayo, where I had fought during the Matabele War. I resided once again with my father, who had taken ill. After he died, I decided to leave the Cape and head back to the old country. I'm assuming he means the UK and not back to Scotland. Let's see what he did as a teenager. Probably up to no good. This fella, hey? The Richard Hannay, not a boy. I spent much of my time by the Zambezi, where I would fish. Me too, mate. Well, not by the Zambezi. There are several hundred species in its waters, including the infamous tigerfish and Zambezi shark. The wide open spaces of the veld also interested me greatly, and the various methods of survival in such an uncompromising landscape. Okay, now, it looks like he was in the war here. Which one is him, do you think? Okay, this fella. Alright, I served the British forces during the Matabele conflict and was decorated for my role. I served 2 years with the Imperial Light Horse and was an intelligence officer at Delagoa Bay in the Second Boer War. I lost many friends during those wars. So, maybe, again, feeding into the melancholic. Oh, here we go. Oh, we got an award. Amazing. I had earned my pile. Not one of big ones, but good enough for me. I had put in 3 years prospecting for copper in the German Damarland, and spoke the German tongue pretty fluidly. Ach ja. I went on to become a mining engineer in Kimberley, where I was instrumental in the formation of the De Beers Consolidated Mines. The diamond mines were a rough business, with countless good men lost in horrific accidents. Jesus, they were pretty bad back then. Now, we've learned a lot about our character. What can we do now? Here was I. You see, he speaks a bit weird, but I guess his old 1914 tongue. Here was I, 37 years old, sound in wind and limb, with enough money to have a good time, yawning my head off all day. Oh, he's having a look. What's he got? Nice pipe. Oh, this guy's in for a good evening. Had a long drink and read the evening newspaper. They were full of the row. The row? Probably the row. They were full of the row in the Near East, and there was an article about Carolides, the Greek premier. From all accounts, he seemed the big man in the show, and he played a straight game too, which is more than can be said for most of them. Maybe I should put on an accent for this chap. Hello, I'm from London, don't you know? Hey, what? That's a good. That's not bad, eh? Come on, maybe I'll do that. I think that's a pretty key accent for this chap. Although he is Scottish, but he speaks with a very English accent. All right, what's this? Someone had loaded a cylinder player. I felt a deep nostalgia for my homeland of Scotland as Annie Mallory filled the room. This is as good as one of Sips's accents here. Alright, what am I done? What am I doing here? Oh, holy shit. I can read the newspaper? Show text? What, I can actually just... Holy fuck, that's cool. That is incredibly detailed. What have we got here? The joy of clothes! I love wearing clothes. So that's playing homespun. We call it homestuck nowadays, buddy. Oh, look at this. I wonder if there's any clues in here. I don't even know what I'm looking for clues of. Okay, hold on. Can I go in here and show text? Oh, hold on. Right, so this is actually the article. Right, screw that. What's he got on his desk there? Oh shit, I can open his wallet. Fuck, I want to open his wallet. Or should I just click there? Presented to Richard Hannay, intelligence officer, Matabele War 1897. Right, so that's like a war prize, isn't it? What's in it? Oh, this is his newspaper. Oh man, I'm collecting stuff. So these must be the collectibles that you can get. Look at this. He sees, he reasons, he buys. It's a Ford. It's a better car. It costs less to buy and less to maintain. It's the one car I need. I'll buy it. Get yourself a nice Ford, everyone. There you go. If that doesn't convince you, I don't know what will. Carolide. What is this? This is a small article. Can I show the text of that? Yeah, here we go. A keen ally of Britain, Greek Premier Constantine Carolides lies at the heart of the power politics of the region. Fated in London and hated in Berlin and Vienna, the Foreign Office has long regarded him as the only strong head in notoriously unprecedented region. And this is the tension in the Near East, Albanian uprising. Good on you, Albany. Right, let's go back. Can we look at the paintings? Oh wait, there's 3. Alright, so I've got more stuff to identify here. Oh wait, what's that? Can I just look at his map? Oh, this is a map of the UK. Well, the UK, wow. Good job there, Nilesy. Of the world, even. So we've done everything. So we've done all 3 of the collect. I think that's what that means. So these must be the collectibles. This is a very pretty game. Let's have a game of chess. Can we play chess? I want to have a game of chess here. Okay, fuck it. Done. Have a sip of tea. For the record, this game's running at 120 frames per second. About 6 o'clock, I went home. That's such a bad accent. That's so bad. Is it James Square? Is that in London, yeah? Because there's one of them in Edinburgh. That's where the bus station is. New Cavendish Street. Where you living? Okay, it's very tense. we got here? My flat was the first floor in a new block behind Langham Place. Why do I sound really American now? That's so bad. Right, enter. I need to put on... I need more practice. Hold on. Hello. There was no restaurant or anything of that sort, and each flat was quite shut off from the others. So bad. I'm just gonna give up, to be honest. I can ascend the stairs. Oh, I can examine the mailboxes. So I can check my mailbox. Ah, here we go. Can I just read that? Dear Richard, how is London? I do hope Paddock is looking after you well, and that your luck on the horses is lasting out. 10 to 1 it is. Now here's a tale for you. Last month in the... Alright, I'm just going to show text. Last month in the Kalahari, I found myself in a tight spot. After 2 days on the plane, I lost my way and could not find the river. I was forced to go without water for 3 days, and 5 without a morsel of food save for a few mopane worms, an excellent source of protein which steered me away from starvation. Then I ran into an old chief to whom I owed money. Because of my debt, he refused to help me, so I had to continue on my feet. The desert is not kind to any man, but I made it out, and a man in the Tanganyika sold me a Rhodesian Ridgeback, which will be my partner in future hunts. I have named the animal Shaka, after the old Zulu chief, and will take him to the Congo with me, where I go for the elephants. I plan to leave next week, if I can get my new rifle finished in time. Yours, Peter Pinar. Peter Pinar. Peter Penis. I had to say it. I know it's immature, I don't care. Right. That's it. Right, good. Is there any... Can I examine anyone else's mailbox? No. These are empty. Oh, look, it's lighting it up for me. Yeah, I get it. Can I do anything else? It's just max click on everything before I go up the stairs. Nope, let's ascend. Okay, open the door. I'm guessing we're opening the door. Okay, what we got here? Moving the mic so I can actually see. Draw the symbols as they appear. Okay. Up. Around. Oh shit! You can see my mouse! Hiya guys! There's an arrow, look. Oh, what? Lol. No, I wanted to try and trick the game. Up. So that was me unlocking the door. It was interestingly convoluted there, but okay. I like it. I'm on board with it.
That's me home.
Oh, I must live with a guy called Paddock. Paddock. I hate servants on the premises, so I had a fellow to look after me who came in by the day. He arrived before 8 o'clock every morning and used to depart at 7, for I never dined at home. I'm going to stop this accent because it's absolutely... I'll put on a Scottish one. Yeah, why not? That's better than boring old English, because I could do Scottish. Not that English is boring. Shit, I'm losing the audience. Right. Where are we moving to? Where's that? The New Gall. That evening I dined at Café Royal and then headed elsewhere for entertainment. This is not how the guy sounds. Leicester Square. Alright, so we're off to Leicester Square. At the Alhambra. A few people asked if I speak Spanish, because I can say a couple of the letters correctly. Yeah, I speak some Spanish, for those asked. So this is the evening's entertainment at Leicester Square. We'll see, find out a bit more about it. So in this particular evening, I wandered to Leicester Square, where the more resplendent theatre of varieties could be found. A show at the Alhambra caught my eye, though one could never be quite sure of the act until it had been seen. Okay. The music halls. The countless music halls of London were the one way of passing the evening away. Farces of all styles played a conspicuous part in this week's bill. So it's farcical. So it's some sort of comedies that we're maybe going to see. It was a silly show. I did not stay long. Fair enough. These. Look at the every scene beautifully painted, right? This is one of... On the way home, I gave a half a crown to a beggar because I saw him yawn. He was a fellow sufferer. I made a vow I would give the old country another day to fit me into something. This is definitely the voice for our character. Regardless of how English he is, I think we'll put a Scottish tint on him. If nothing happened, I would take the next boat for the Cape. Oh. I think that's finished the first little section, so let's continue on. Resolved to leave England for the Cape, Hanny's outlook changes as a mysterious visitor drops by. How many is this? So it's kind of broken into these little. Is this the card? Oh, this is the cards. Is this the card? No, it's not. Okay, look, these are the little. Right. So so when you unlock a character or something, you get a card. Okay, cool. So these are the events for the story. This is going to make it quite easy to go back and get achievements and things if you want them. So let's continue. This is awesome. I'm loving this. You guys might find this slow in comparison to the other games I played, but this is exactly the kind of fucking shit I love. Very powerful story, kind of like Anna. Very story-based. Well, obviously, very story-based. Hiya, Lyndon. What's up, buddy? You feeling lonely? You want to come and play 39 Steps with me? Lyndon's in front of the mic now, that's why you can't hear me as well. Lie down, buddy. If you lie down, you can stay. I'm moving the mic so Lyndon can lie down. Lie down. Okay, Lyndon is lying down. Open the door. Let's open the door, Lyndon. We might have to do a fun key combo. Hey, move in front of the mic.
Can I speak to you? May I come in for a minute?
I recognised him as the occupant of the flat in the top floor with whom I had passed the time of day on the stairs. Lyndon, lie down, you bastard. There we go, there we go. Lie down. Dinny start me, son. There we go. Lyndon, Dinny sitting for the mic when your daddy's recording. You son of a gun. There we go. You hear him purring? He's probably going to purr for the rest of the game. That'll be a nice treat. Sit down. He was slim, with a short beard and small, gimlety blue eyes. Gimlety? His hand was pawing at my arm. I motioned him in. Lyndon was pawing at my arm. I motioned him to get the fuck out. He's alright. Woo! I love this. I love opening the lock like that. No sooner was he over the threshold than he made a dash from a back room where I used to smoke and write my letters. Then he bolted back.
Is the door locked?
So he was checking to see if anyone was in the room. This guy means business. Look at these fucking beautiful scenes. He filled himself a stiff whiskey and soda and drank it in 3 gulps. Jesus. I sat down in an armchair and lit my pipe. I was pretty certain I had to deal with a madman.
I'm very sorry. It's a mighty liberty, but you look like the kind of man who would understand. I've had you in my mind all this week when things got troublesome.
Really? Okay.
Say, will you do me a good turn?
I'll listen to you. That's all I'll promise.
Pardon.
Sounds like
I'm a
he's
bit rattled tonight.
American, maybe from the
You
south.
see, I happen at this moment to be dead.
What?
What does it feel like?
A smile flickered over his drawn face.
I'm not mad. Yet. Say, sir, I've been watching you, and I reckon you're a cool customer. I reckon, too, you're an honest man and not afraid of playing a bold hand.
Mm-hmm. I am.
I'm gonna confide in you. I need help worse than any man ever needed it. I want to know if I can count you in.
No. I don't want any bother. I said no, and had a smoke in my pipe for the rest of the night.
Get on with your yarn and I'll tell you.
Oh no, honey. Get on with your yarn and I'll tell you. Can't do that accent. The queerest rigmarole. Do I click? Oh, no, I don't click. Franklin P. Scudder was an American from Kentucky. After college being pretty well off, he started off to see the world. Choo-choo, choo-choo. Spain. By train through France and Germany. Heading down to
A country I don't know. He wrote a bit and acted as a war correspondent for a Chicago newspaper.
Oh, yes. I think we read that one, didn't we?
He had played about with politics, at first for interest, and then because he couldn't help himself. Then he made his discovery. The car to
No. To Italy? Is that just above Italy? Where's this? Look at that car. Gosh, I can't get over how pretty this game is. Just got a sword back. What? What's going on here?
Away behind all the governments and the armies, there was a big subterranean movement going on. Engineered by some very dangerous people.
This is my 50s news broadcaster voice, by the way, in case you didn't get it. You're welcome.
The sort of educated anarchists that make revolutions.
Oh, I see.
And behind them were financiers who were playing for money. They wanted Russia and Germany at loggerheads. Everything would be in a melting pot. The anarchists looked to see a new world emerge, while the capitalists would make fortunes by buying up wreckage. And Scudder had himself convinced that Jewish men were behind it all.
Oh dear. Oh dear. This is my outro song so that the vid doesn't end too suddenly. Be sure to click like and fave and drop a comment if you think that you want to. Oh, and there's tons of other stuff for you to click in the background for you, so go ahead and do that. Thanks for watching the vid, you beautiful people. That is all for now. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll catch you all later. Goodbye. Oh God. Bye. Seriously, why are you still watching this? Go and subscribe and drop a comment below. God damn you, stop watching video. Click fave, drop a comment, I think you want to, but if you don't, well, that's your opinion, I guess.